Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about moonology. So we've got a full moon in the sign of Aquarius, and that's July 24th through July 31st. So we're going to talk about the moon energy, and then we're going to talk about Aquarius energy, and then I'm going to pull a couple of cards to give us a deeper insight to all of this. So in the full moon, we're going to have our emotions right up on top. We're going to be really complicated, and this Aquarius moon is going to be like this strong emotional pull for all of us to kind of get an emotional freedom, kind of be able to talk about our feelings or what we've been thinking or feeling underneath that we've been kind of holding down and holding back. However, you may not want to do this one-on-one. This is going to be something that's going to more happen in groups of people. And it could be 3 or 4 or 5 people. But it's one of those, your feelings are going to be searching for other people that have like feelings. So you're going to bring up subjects that you normally may not want to talk about, or talk about only with just a few people. And kind of that energy is going to be moving forward to give yourself a freedom to kind of understand your negative emotions, kind of a lot of fears or anger or jealousy or things that you're hearing from other people are going to bring this up for us so that we can kind of see it from the other side or get a different perspective. And then we're going to add a little bit of that Aquarius energy, and this is all about our emotions and our sense of security and stability. Security and stability come in a lot of different ways, but under the sign of Aquarius, it comes in and it allows us to kind of find an escape. Kind of like, I want to feel secure and stability away from everybody else, kind of in a stable situation, kind of away from everybody. This is also an air sign, so we're going to kind of feel like airy-fairy at times and want to push back and kind of have our own space, kind of like air between us and everybody else. This is also when we're going to really feel that sense of emotions coming forward and a need to analyze ourselves, not other people, ourselves. And so that's something really important to kind of understand, that that's what this full moon in Aquarius is bringing to us. So let's pull a couple angel cards and get us a little bit deeper insight into this. This one is leaping forward. So this one is all about our dreams. Coming up with our dreams. Our dreams are talking about our emotions. I was talking to a client a few days ago, and she was talking about having a dream where she was just screaming and talking about her emotions coming out. That's what we're going to feel under this sign of we're ready to voice it all out. We're ready to allow this energy to come in and around us and support us in a different way, because a lot of us don't really share our emotions easily. And it's one of those that we can kind of find like, wow, I don't feel like I'm really talking about things, or I'm not really getting really clear with other people on this emotional state. So just know that that's something that's coming up for us as well. So the next one is self-acceptance. When we have our emotions coming up, usually we feel that the other people that we're talking to are not going to accept us. Our emotions may not be like everybody else, or our feelings about things or our insights aren't the same. But really, that's the cool part. When you express a different idea to have about anything, different ideas or different emotions coming up, and it kind of gives you an insight not only into them, but it also really gives you an amazing insight into yourself. What is taking you off? What is making you happy? What is bringing joy and eternal happiness to you, kind of thing? What are those things? What are those things that are really important? When we do this, under this sign, we're going to find a lot of spiritual growth as well. This is a great time to kind of add that spiritual growth to us. Our emotions are all meant to teach us. I have so many clients that sit in my office and they're almost like trying to hold back their tears, and they're trying to, oh, I want to cover them up. And I'm like, our emotions, our tears are something that we held back already. Don't hold them back again. Our tears, our emotions are something that we should be sharing. If not, our Creator wouldn't put tear ducts in our eyes. He would put them somewhere else where we could hide them. It's a way to show everybody that we're emotional, that our emotions are up on top, or something important is happening to us. Maybe we have a loss of a friend, or a loss of a loved one, a loss of something, or we're just overwhelmed with the energy of joy. Sometimes I just cry just because I'm happy. It's one of those, it doesn't mean that I'm sad. It just means I'm overwhelmed with emotions. So many of us, when we were kids, were told not to show our emotions or hold it back, or if you keep crying, I'm going to give you something to cry about. It's one of those emotions are important. It's important to give a voice to those emotions. Please make sure you're doing that in this beautiful full moon in sign of Aquarius. I thank you so much for joining me, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.